turn that off. Hey everybody, sorry, just trying to get the comments up and going here. Hey David, hey everybody. Sound should be working. It's showing up here that we got sound, so just trying to get everything reset. Grant and I were a little late getting in this morning. We'd played in that poker chip Scotch doubles tournament last night, and Grant and I ended up finishing second, so we were playing here till after 1 in the morning. This is Susan at the table here right now. It's long and straight. Be tough to get back up for that 5-ball. That's what happens when you try to play lots of bottom. Tends to rattle that ball in the pocket. Uh, 20 teams last night we played against. What's that? Ooh, back-to-back rattles. Susan gets lucky with the safe. Yeah, it's the first time we'd ever heard or played in like a poker chip tournament, so everybody starts out with between 4 and 8 chips, depending on your combined Fargo rating. And you, it's 9-ball, 1 game. So, played on 6 tables. You have the winners stay at the table. Losers rotate through, and every loss is you lose a chip. So it comes all the way down to the end. Whoever's got chips left wins. So we played It had to have been at least 20 games last night or close to go through, and we ended up, should have won it, but we're too dead tired by the end, but it was fun, made some money. Yeah, it was fun. You know, it was a big one last night with 20 teams. We just wish there'd been a few more got into the side pots, because we did good, finished second in the one side pot. Yeah, we're going to try to maybe run one in Calgary here. We got to see if we can get hold of that software they use to run that, though. It's a guy down in Arizona, I guess, that's created that software to run that chip tournament. The payouts for this tournament here for the ladies are, first is $3,375, second place is $2,700, third is $2,025, fourth is $1,350, fifth, sixth is $945, seventh, eighth pays $540, and 9 through 12 $275. Pretty tight to that. Nice bank. Susan with the first game. Yeah, it's not bad. It'd be better if we'd win some money. Nice and warm. Hey Ryan, how you doing? So we got a few people put in for queue tickets last night. We'll have to get those written up and sent out here. Grant's having some breakfast and then we'll get on those tickets. Tough cue ball sitting right on top of that turtle rack. We are doing good. A little tired this morning after playing that tournament last night, but I think the balls have changed since yesterday. These are back to the aramith from the Cyclops we were playing with. Hey Hamza. Sharon, how you doing? Hey Mike. No problem. Thanks for tuning in, Mike. Hopefully you're feeling better soon. That was a nice treat for Grant and I last night, being able to play in that chip tournament here last night. Normally we come out to stream, it's just streaming. We don't get to play in these ones a whole lot, so even better that we finished second, made some money. First time Grant and I playing Scotch doubles together, not too bad. I only had a few complaints about my Fargo rating. Hey Julie. She is pretty even with that ball. She can try a bank and almost play a two-way going in behind that 9-10. Nope, Grant's beside me eating breakfast. We gotta take turns with just the two of us here on the stream, so. Ooh, nice try. Should have been in tough on that 9 ball. Got another warm day here in Vegas. It's 92 degrees outside already. From here, I'd probably want that turtle rack removed. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Lance, thanks for tuning in. She missed that on the right side. It's better to overcut that and leave it long. Ooh, that's not going to work. Oh, it did roll by a little bit, that side. Still cuttable. Hey, Patrick. That's going to go a little long. So, she's got that cut in the side. Looks good. We are 1-1. So, here's that queue I was talking about earlier. We had a few tickets bought overnight. Predator Icon 2-4. And it comes with that Predator 4x8 case. If anybody's interested in tickets in Canada, you can e-transfer to qsportslive@gmail.com. Anywhere else, PayPal, and there's our PayPal address, paypal.me/breakshot. And again, with that PayPal, like we're stressing, absolutely no comments or notes when you send that and use friends and family. They shut down both our other PayPals permanently with a bunch of money in there that we can't get back due to comments for raffles and queue draws, etc. Cut that straight up the rail, go back and forth. Need to come a little farther. She doesn't really have a pocket except off that 5 in the side. It's going to be a little bit of a steep cut. And she only got about half a pocket, if that. Just called safe. In our PayPal, we had, between the two, somewhere in the $700 range between our two accounts because of the comments from people sending in saying 2 tickets on the queue draw or $20 on a 50-50. PayPal is against raffles, even though we do have a license. So we'd got a warning before. We'd said please no more comments. Had couple sent in with comments, and PayPal's now permanently disabled those accounts and frozen all the money in there. So we're out about $700 on the last queue that we owe money for. Hey Ben, how you doing? Hey Royce. It's all in their agreement that you gotta agree to, their terms and conditions, I guess, going back through. We'll have to investigate more when we get back, but it's being held for 6 months, minimum 6 months, before we can have a chance to try to get at it. So hey Greg. That's what we're saying with this new PayPal address. Any comments that come on there, we will immediately refund the money and have to block you. So, as we were talking yesterday, we've got to try to find a different route to go if we can avoid PayPal altogether, but during this trip we'll have to look into something else when we get back. So, she's got a tough bank on this 6-ball, or play safe. I think she called the bank. Yep, so they got, it's about $700 out of the 1,000 we owe for that last queue that we got to come up with now to pay for that last queue. So she's got a kick at this. She called it in the top corner, I think. You know, we're trying to find some queue makers that we can advertise and return for product. Like you see on the main screen, Bob Danielson, we're getting some shafts from him, but ultimately we need a full queue that we can raffle. I mean, the shafts we get from Bob we can add to queue raffles, but if anybody knows any queue makers or somebody looking to get some advertising done in return for some product that we can sell or raffle, we'd definitely be interested. Yep, we get some from the odd one from Prevail. And like you see in the bottom left corner there, Bob Danielson, he's got some shafts coming for us. But we're always looking for more if we can get them. That's a nice safety. On the rail and lots of distance shooting off the other rail. She might be looking to bank that off the 10 in the side pocket. I'll show you that where that 10 is sitting. No, the slot machines have not been friendly to us, so no more trying with that. It's calling it inside off the 10 ball. I might just play the carom here. She is calling the 10. Yeah, Allison's cues are made by P-Shower. Nice shot. Very nice shot. 2-1 for Natalie. So, anyway, Q raffle we got going now. It's this Predator icon again. And then here is Griffs. Got another big tournament coming up November 23rd to 25th. 5,000 added guaranteed. 9-ball turkey shootout. If anybody's in the area, going to be around November 23rd, 25th, wants to play in that, contact Griffs. And the same, they got the 2018 US Open Straight Pool Championships, November 15th to 18th. Another 5,000 added. And this is an awesome room in here. Next break I'll pan around with that with our PTZ camera. And there you see the turtle rack. That's the official rack sponsor of the NAPT. That circle, that 10 ball, stays right in the middle of that. Makes it nice and easy to remove. So she does have a shot at that 1 ball. Up in this right corner as you look at it. 2 ball out in the center of the table. Needs to roll a little bit. And she'll play the 3 in that same pocket. Nope, she's going to go up in the corner. A little off angle there going up. So she'll have to go to the left-hand side of that 4 ball and play the 4 in the same pocket. Unless she decides to try to hold this. $314.2 with that icon. $314.2 shaft. That was a good miss. That's going to be tough to hit. That's almost going to have to go 3 rails. Either around the 8 ball where she's pointing her hand there, or up around the 3 top rails and back down. But I like this 3 rails, kick it in the ass and hopefully go safe. Oh, off of 2, that worked. She might have a cross side if she's looking, or draw back for the safe. Just hoping to get behind the 9, didn't quite do it. Still a tough cut up the rail. Nice shot. A little tight on that 4 ball. How much did we make last night? It was $80 entry we paid, so we got $330 for the second place with the 2 side pots we were in. So $125 each after getting our entry back. They were just clarifying the rule there. She's she's had a real question if she pockets a ball playing safe, is it okay? But then it would be Natalie's choice to put Susan back in. A little unfortunate hitting that horn. Natalie is calling safe. She'll bank that 5 ball up table, hide behind the 10. She'll be able to see that in the side pocket. She just said to herself, she hit it too hard, she's going to freeze on this. And I think it peeked out behind that 8 ball. Oh, must be tight. She might be able to swerve the cue ball a little bit if she doesn't have all of it. I think she's got all of it without having to. That's the only thing when you try to pound these in. These are tight pro cut pockets. Four and a quarter inch pro cut on this diamond, brand new smokeless cloth. The table right beside us has got shimmed pockets on it, so it's down to 4 1/8. Table beside us, and that's what they play their one pocket and some of the money matches on. That'd be that table that you see in the background there. That's got 4 1/8 inch pockets. Hey Dan, how you doing? Ooh, she missed that bad. Left it tough. It's a long cut. You've just got to watch with this angle that she doesn't come back into that 10 ball. Just play it straight off the rail, back up for that 7 in that side pocket. Yep, by the 10. A little long, she'll have to play off that end rail again, come back up. Might play around that 8 ball. Play this little left-hand spin. Go around the 10. Nice shot. And she doesn't want too steep of an angle. Now she's going to have to float this in. Watch that side pocket. Hitting it just below center. The cue ball. Nice shot. That's a tight angle to cut that down. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Perry, O'Neill. Nice cuts. Ooh. And she'll got a thin cut on the 10 ball into the corner pocket. Just got to make sure you avoid the side pockets. Overcuts. It's fairly straight. Just playing a stop shot on this. You got to make sure you don't rattle it. You're putting that bottom spin on here. They tend to rattle and pop out. Just make sure you hit it clean. Nice shot. So, this was the chip tournament that Grant and I played in last night. They run it every Friday night. 9-ball Scotch doubles on the 7-foot tables. Here's a question for everybody out there. How many know what or have played in a chip tournament? That was our first time. Never heard of it before. Playing last night, it was lots of fun. And I'll explain to everybody how that works here in a minute. But has anybody played in one or know how it runs? I know Gordon's watching. He played in this one here a couple weeks ago. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta turn the volume off. Give me 5 minutes. We gotta go chat with Grant for a minute. We'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I am back. It doesn't look like I missed a bunch. I just got to work out a price to come back down here. So Grant's going to jump back in here. No.
Good morning to everybody, or afternoon, depending on where you're from. We are live out of Griffs in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is for the NAPT Summer Classic. This is Ladies Division 1. So Natalie is at the table right now, shooting on the 2. And this is the same table as yesterday, so it is extremely quick. 4 1/4 inch pockets, 9-foot diamond. Hey, good morning, Todd. Breakfast was really good. Had the same as what I did yesterday. The omelet here is amazing.
Look at different days.
Okay. What day was that?
Come in Thursday, fly out Monday.
I'm not sure if Dave Wilson is on viewing with us. He's usually our link master.
Dave was on earlier.
Can't hear me. All right. Turn my volume up a little bit.
If we go Tuesday and Tuesday. Tuesday to Tuesday. Plus luggage.
Yeah, it's more to do with the distance from the table. So typically when we set up back when we're in Calgary, the setup is a little bit closer to the table.
What were they asking?
Camera angles look better. And it is like the camera's back an extra, I'd say, 1.5 feet from when we set up in Calgary. So you do get a little bit of a wider shot on it.
And the side views are elevated a lot more. The lights aren't as low hanging over these tables as they are back home.
Yeah. Well, the lighting that they have on this table, there's 8 lights over the table, so the lighting is phenomenal.
Here's what's over top of this table. This is looking at that table. See all those lights up there, and they are high. All these lights, so we can put the cameras way up in the air, which looks down a lot more than we normally do.
Yeah. So, guys, let me know if my volume is okay for you.
No, they should be.
We're bouncing up pretty good, but we are talking a little bit quiet.
It is quiet in the room
only about
here.
5 feet from the table, and it's quiet in the room here.
Yeah, this is their TV table.
It is, yeah. It was actually just refelted. Oh, hung the temple. Just refelted about a couple of weeks ago, but it was just the bed of the table that was refelted. The rails are not refelted. So the new felt slides, but the rail still grabs, so it's a little bit awkward to get used to.
Well, there's getting enough games played on that bed cloth that it's starting to smarten up a little bit.
Yeah. Well, yesterday it was really slippy.
So 3-2 for Natalie. Susan gets a game back.
Crisp and clean with no caffeine. Love it. And so the rack that you see Natalie using there is the Turtle rack. They are the official sponsor of the NAPT Tour. And they say that with that design, when you break, you don't get as many balls that actually rest and land on that rack. So it's easier to remove off the table. Nice break. Nice break. She may have to push out on this one ball. And guys, as always, if you can help us out, share that stream. We would appreciate it. The more the merrier. Yeah, lighting makes a big difference when you're doing a live stream. And obviously with Mark Griffin being who he is and his knowledge of pool, he did things right here at Griffs. So if ever you're around in the Las Vegas area, Griffs has got to be one of those spots that's just a must visit. I don't know if you guys heard that, but Natalie just called this bottom left-hand corner here where the 9-ball is, then looked at it and went, yeah, no. Well, they had a good laugh at her call there. Nice hit. Nice hit. So Susan up at the table shooting one into the right-hand side pocket. Might use the 5 as a stopper here. Yeah, nice shot. So really two ways you can shoot this. Either of the top left or right-hand corners. You just want to make sure you get back center table. Put the 4 to the bottom left. That's going to sit nice over that side pocket. In-N-Out Burger for lunch today. We are going to do In-N-Out Burger on either Monday or Tuesday. Shoves that 6-ball out of the way. Little tough shot here on the 4-ball. So good news, bad news. Bad news, missed the shot, but good news is she didn't sell it out. Left it a little bit tough. I might play safe behind the 6-ball here. Just off the edge of the 4, off the side rail, in behind the 6. Something like that. I can't tell whether she can see the edge of that 4 or not. I don't think she can. It's looking pretty tight. She might be able to do the old snooker swerve shot. Yeah, nice try. Almost a double foul. Left some nice angle on that 5 to the side. Float on down for the 6. Nice angle there too. Pot the 6, natural shape to the 7 ball. And I'd probably float forward a little bit and put the 8 ball into the top right-hand corner. And that's exactly what she's looking at here. Oh, it looks like she's going to draw. Rattle, rattle, rattle. That is the problem with a Diamond Pro Cut 4 1/4 inch pocket. If you're not dead bang, it does not drop. And this table has a deeper shelf than what I normally see on a diamond table. We'll see if we can pin that up, Skip, the next time Dave Wilson puts that link to the brackets up. That'll be perfect for the side pocket, a little bit of draw. Excuse me, go above the right-hand side pocket for the 9 down to the bottom right corner. Those are Canadian, right? Thanks, David. There we go. The link to the brackets is pinned at the bottom of the screen there. And again, a couple of different ways you can play this shot. Nice little draw shot to the left-hand corner as she just saw there. She can also hit that a little bit firmer, put the 10 into the same pocket, roll forward, put it up to the top left. Really shooter's choice here. Nice shot. 10 ball bottom left. Well done. You update the score. Natalie. Thanks. So guys, 70 people on watching right now. Hopefully most have their volume on. If you can help us out, share that stream. Invite friends, families, even your enemies. We'll entertain just about anybody. We would greatly appreciate it. And where's everybody tuning in from this morning? Or afternoon, depending on where you're from. Really nice break. I would assume a safety is going to be played here. Hey, Jan, how are you? Nice to see you this morning. Oh, I guess officially we are now afternoon. Or evening, definitely. Patrick, thanks for tuning in all the way from Belgium. We appreciate it. And O'Neill from Jamaica. Thanks for tuning in. I'm not sure if the 10 was in the middle or not. I didn't even pay attention to that. Looks kind of odd that the 10 is above the 5 ball there. Usually that 10 sticks right where the 5 ball is. And O'Neill, how are things in Jamaica? We got to come down and do a stream down there. Jermaine Jackson was going to check with a couple of the people down in Jamaica to see if they can get us out there to do a stream out there. Lou, how are you doing, buddy? All the way from New Jersey. Charles, are you going to come up and see us when we're in Grays Lake? We'll be there next weekend. So off the rail 3 ball. Nice effort. Missed on the pro side. Although she might be able to see that 3 ball. Ryan's just playing on the computer here, so. Attaboy. Nice shot. Starting to find their rhythm on this table. This table is just really, really slick. Plays amazingly fast. Yeah, I can't remember who I was talking to about Tiger Woods. Somebody was saying he's back. Might be a little bit early to say he's officially back, but yeah. I haven't had the time to really watch too much golf, but Ryan is back with us.
I'm back. Just like Tiger.
Yeah. You can be back like Tiger, but we're not going to get the paycheck Tiger
No.
gets. Hey, Chris, thanks for tuning in from Mad Apple Billiards, Appleton, Wisconsin. Oh, David, you've been on long enough. You know we sometimes go on our little tangents, and that sometimes does not involve pool. We're close to Tiger's salary? No. We're not even close to Tiger's caddy's salary.
Oh,
I wish. Could you imagine what we could do if we even had his caddy's salary?
his caddy makes over $1 million a year.
Yeah. I think Tony's going to put us on his payroll.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely nice safety there.
Good hits.
Really a nice hit. Get out of that side pocket. So she has left the 6-ball on, as you can see on the monitor. I would come above that 7-ball. I wouldn't try to stick below.
Or to it.
Gotta go, gotta go. That's a little close to the work.
Yeah. I think the only real thing here, she can maybe try to hide behind that 10.
Hide behind the 10, yeah.
Just going the other way. I just shooting this way. I don't like that side pocket right there.
Yeah, I don't like that either. She was actually looking at doing that and going down behind the 8-ball, but it's tough either way, because even to get behind the 10-ball, she's ahead of the 7.
Yeah.
This will be a tricky little shot here.
Especially playing with the rest too.
Yeah. Charles says I'm supposed to ask you about the lighting picture that he sent you.
Yep. It's crazy.
Oh,
Exposed
wow.
bulbs.
What the? Where was that at?
In the Philippines, I think. Or China or somewhere.
That's pretty bad lighting. But it is Efren Reyes. That guy could play with no lights. Mr. Eric Vargas. How are things down in Washington? Everybody still in down there? Give us an update. Let us know how you guys are doing down there. I don't know if it's particularly a Canadian thing. Thanks, Bank. Either way, it's known as the same thing, whether you call it a rest or a bridge. Maybe it is a Canadian thing.
What's that?
Where we call it a rest, not a bridge.
Yeah. Bridge you drive across or walk
Yeah,
across.
that's it. Yeah, that's
that thing you rest your cue on to shoot.
That is definitely the logic behind it. You call it a reach. That's got to be a Jamaican thing.
Yeah.
That has to be a Jamaican thing.
Okay.
That's the first time I've ever heard it called a reach.
You should fly us down there and show us.
There it is. I've definitely heard the granny stick. All right, well, let's open it up to everybody else. What else has it been called? So far, we've got the rest, we got the bridge, we got the reach, we got the granny stick. I don't know how many more names you could possibly have with that.
I don't know.
A bridge, a reach, a rest, and a granny stick. It's a crutch. No, never heard it referred to as the crutch either. That's what you use when you sprain your ankle or something.
Or like Shannon run around with her boot.
Yeah.
Das Boot.
Well, we just call her hobble. I've heard the rake before. Also called a sissy stick.
I've heard that.
A wooden rod with a brass knuckle.
What's that?
Wooden rod with a brass knuckle. I might steal that. I'm going to adapt it. It'll be a wooden stick with a plastic knuckle. Oh, great shot.
Needs a little bounce off that rail.
Yeah, come out a little bit. Yeah, that puts her perfect for the 4-ball. Au natural shape. And a natural stun shot across. Is there a residual? Buddy, if I can get paid for that, there's definitely a residual for you.
Straight off that end rail and straight down. Or she can play 2 rails, but...
Well, you gotta watch if you play 2 rails
for that
on that
7
7
ball.
ball.
Yeah. Just going straight up and down, just playing inside.
Ooh, might have overhit a little.
Just got it, but she's shooting off that, sitting right on the turtle rack.
She is. I'll take it in cues.
Gonna have to come with a good draw shot here.
Let the camera stay what? Let the camera stay there.
Stay where?
There's a nice shot. Whoa, 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 he's up.
Nice safety.
Wow. Wow. That ball just kept on rolling and rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, let the camera stay there. I'm not
Stay
sure.
where?
I have no idea.
See, both tables.
Yeah, we more watch
That
the shot on the table and the angles that.
You know, that table in the background from the one shot is just practice.
Yeah, that's actually Taruko practicing in the background there. And the reason that's a practice table, that is a 4 1/8 pocket on that table. Yeah, Ray. This was just clothed or reclothed a couple of weeks ago, so it is lightning fast. Yeah, it depends on the shot that they're taking, right? So I mean, we could try to adjust the camera to give you
The best
kind
view,
of the best view
angle.
or best look at the shot that they're attempting to take.
Like this, it gives you a little different angle on
Yeah, different perspective.
where you have to come around. Or draw this back just a touch, play the
I
9
think
on the
you
side.
just- yeah, I think you just stun it there and play it to the corner. Corner's a big pocket. Oh, she slid
Yeah, well, she's pretty much straight in that
pretty
corner.
much straight in, yep.
See, I like drawing this back just a touch and playing that 10 on the side.
I'm just going to do a kind of a force follow.
That's
Just
what
follow
she's
through
looking
a
at.
couple of inches. Play that 10 to the right hand, bottom right hand.
Actually, yeah, she's pretty close to that rail, so. She swung her elbow in and out.
Yeah.
I looked,
She
I was
did
right behind her.
chicken wing.
Yep.
I've been guilty of doing that a couple of times.
Oh, I do it lots. I
Yeah.
was looking right down her cue. The angle I had.
But I'll tell you, she missed it on the good side. Left a 9 on the top rail.
This is a cut with inside juice. How'd she hit that? The 800 Indian. Yeah.
And they are going to go on break. So I'm going to let Ryan run through those ads. I'm going to go talk with Gary.
Okay, come back. I'll get something to eat. So, this is actually what Grant's going to talk about. this Griffs tournament here. They had asked us to give them a price to come down and stream this one. 9-ball turkey shootouts. 5,000 added guaranteed. It's on 7-foot tables. It's limited to 128 players. We also have 2018 U.S. Open Straight Pool Championships. November 15th, 18th, 5,000 added. And here's some of the Griffs specials. If you guys are in the area, you gotta check out this pool room. It is awesome. 7 days a week, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., $10 per player. Let's play those 7 hours. Also between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Free hour pool with lunch if you buy lunch. Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m.s are happy hour. 250 bottles of beer. Half price happies. And to show you what the room looks like. We will go like this. And zip around. This is where Grant and I are sitting. That's me here. They got all these little bench seating all the way around the outside of the room, which is just awesome. That is the bar back. We're sitting right at the front entrance, right behind us. There's the 7-foot tables. That NAPT banner on that table, that's the really tight pockets at 4 1/8. You can zoom in and see. Got Brittany Bryant playing on this table. And there's her all 9-foots all the way back down that way. That was a nice shot on the one. Looks like she got safe too. I think she'll have a chance at the rail first. Kicking that one into the 3-ball. She can play some inside left spin. As close as she can go by that 8-ball. Or the, sorry, that's not the 8. That would be a foul. Looks like Brittany just won her game she was shooting. So we'll switch back to our main table as soon as the ladies get back. He's good with the driving in the house and all that. I'm not sure the lady's name's playing here, so. Where? I'm watching that table. Yeah, no, this is part of our tournament.
All right, guys, I am back. Natalie is on her way back. So this table that we're watching is, I don't know, 20 feet from where we're at.
About that.
So we don't know the names of the ladies over there. We're just waiting for Susan to get back. We'll be back with the main feature table. So we're sitting Saturday, 1:30 in the afternoon,
Yeah.
depending on, again, where you're from. Anybody at work watching?
On a Saturday.
Yeah, there's people that work on Saturday.
I'm watching from work here.
Yeah. Every time we go live, we're watching from work. Why don't we show everybody what the room looks like?
I did that.
Did you?
Yeah. Let's see if we can show them what the menu looks like. I don't know if I can get in on that close.
A little dark down there, but there it is.
Let's see, this is, oops, right in as she's shooting. That's the menu behind there. Almost read it from, it's got to be 140 feet away. 120 feet.
Injured at home, Patrick. Hopefully it's not a terrible injury.
That is a very nice break.
That was a nice break.
I'll reset that camera now.
Wow, well, we wish you a speedy recovery there, Patrick. Painting in the living room, but you're listening. Hey, we appreciate it, Charles. I want that job, David. It's a tight hit on that 3-ball.
Overcut.
It is an overcut, but I don't think
yeah,
I don't think she can get in on that 3-ball.
It's frozen on the rail too, so makes it tougher for any kind of kiss going off of it. That worked pretty good.
Not bad. Chronic pain patient, shoulders recovering only at 45%. Well, so long as you can still swing a cue, you're doing okay. Yeah, you and me both, David.
Shoulder pain.
Hopefully all goes well for you anyway. Nice hit. And leaves it safe.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I like banking this back in the side.
Yeah. Makes it a big pocket with that 9-ball sitting there too. Even if you go a little bit wide, you can go off the 9 and in. Yeah, perfect shot. Comes around nicely for the 4-ball. And I think I'm going to draw out on this. Draw just above the 8-ball. I don't want to get too straight on that 6-ball though.
Looks like she's going with the right hand spin.
Yeah, right hand drawback. Doesn't want to be straight though. Yeah, that should work. She's got a little bit of angle to work with there. Nice little punch shot over. 8 down to the bottom left-hand corner following this. Draw to the rail with some right hand, come back for the 9 in the side.
A little hard.
A little bit hard. It'll work though.
Yep.
And so I'm going to do the same thing. She might play just straight top, come back up. I like to avoid any possibility of scratching, so I'm going to put just a little bit of bottom right hand on that. Come off the back rail and go on the left-hand side of the 10-ball. Put the 10 into the
So
right
I think
hand.
she hits a middle cue ball with a right hand spin. I don't think she draw it a whole lot. It just come down and back up. She's playing that inside? No.
No,
Watch
outside
that
right.
side pocket.
Watch out for that.
Horny.
Off the horn.
Horny. There you go.
She's got good angle. It's a big pocket down on the right-hand side. Had to wipe its feet, but it went in the hole.
It went in. Where we at?
5-4.
Yeah. Hit the right button.
I did that yesterday, so I'll forgive you today. And guys, again, if you can help us out, share that stream, we'd appreciate it. Share it in any of the pool groups that you're members of. So Natalie at the table about to break. Definitely some work to do on this table. Can't quite tell if that 4 is too far ahead. Maybe I'll check a different angle here, see if we can see if that 2 will go in off the side, or off the 4 into the side. I think that 4's too far to the right. Might be able to play the carom off the 2 and play the 9 ball. Get somewhat safe, hide the cue ball behind the 8 ball. If he missed the 9. She is looking at that in off on the 2 ball. I just don't know if the 4 is too far past. She is playing for it. I guess we'll see if that 4 is too far past. Oh, hit it perfect. Hit it perfect. 3 ball is natural shape to the 4. And let me know, guys, if my volume is good. I am trying to talk somewhat quiet given our location to the players. A little bit short on the 5, but still should work. Well, let's have a look and see where that 5 ball is. Oh yeah, she's definitely got room to cut that in. Avoid the 8 ball down at the corner. The 6 to the 7 is going to be the shot. Not enough right hand spin on that ball. I believe now the 8 is in the path of the 6. Thanks, Kenneth. Appreciate it. And looks like Susan is going to get out the old jump cue. Do the Michael Jordan airtime. She pots this. She does have the right angle to go around 3 rails. Good shape on that 7 ball. Oh, nice effort. Really nice effort there. Tricky to get onto that 7 ball. Might have to shave the top side of the 6, go back and forth and try to get in between the 7-10. That's gonna be a shot. She's got to bring it here. Ooh. 8 ball almost got big there too. And I'd venture to say with this shot, she's going to go back and forth a couple of times, given how fast this table is playing. Leonard, thanks for tuning in, brother. And guys, if you are just tuning in with us, again, help us out, share that stream. We'd appreciate it. This is the NAPT 10-Ball Classic Division 1 Ladies playing at a Griffs in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our first time here. Really, really, really nice pool hall. If ever you get a chance and you're in the Las Vegas area, you gotta stop in at Griffs. Just rattled out. And I think we are seeing the effects of morning pool, the dreaded morning pool. Anybody that's a regular on Q Sports Live knows exactly how I feel about morning pool. It should be outlawed. Morning pool should not exist. Me and morning pool do not see eye to eye. So Natalie puts the extension on her cue. Be able to reach for that shot on this 8-ball. Alton, if your screen is frozen, back out of Facebook and then come back in again. We are watching the feed along with you all, so yeah, you and me both, Leonard. I am not at all a fan of morning pool. Well, again, good news, bad news for Natalie. She missed the shot, but left it fairly safe. There is a one bank on. I rather doubt she's going to attempt to cut that in. There is also the safety option. Send the 9-ball back up to the other end of the table, keeping the cue ball down at this end. Create distance. If you're playing on a 9-foot table and you can't get in on the shot, safety is going to be the best option if you got nothing to hide behind. You want to leave as much green in between as what you can. This is an important game here. That's why she's taking her time. I don't mind her taking her time here. It's an important game. You're either going to put Natalie on the hill or you're going to tie it up 5-5. I think she's battling within herself as to whether she wants to be aggressive or whether she wants to try to play it safe. So I don't mind her taking her time here. I'd rather her be sure of her shot and know what she wants to do than get pressure from being on the stream to make a shot. I'd rather her take her time and make sure she's doing exactly what she wants to do. So she does call the bank. Which I'm a fan of. I think I like aggression in this spot. She just changed it to a safety. I like her original call. With how fast these tables have been playing, I'm gonna go out with a swing. I'd rather go out trying to make a shot and lose. Yeah, I didn't mind her calling the bank up to the top right-hand corner. That's exactly where I probably would have. You still have the chance of missing pro side, leaving it somewhat safe. And again, right, if you hit that at pocket weight, leave some distance in between. But I'd rather go out trying to swing at it and make it than attempting to play a safety. But again, that's definitely my game. Nice shot. Does she get the angle on the 10? Well, she stayed off the rail, which is important. This shot would be a heck of a lot more difficult if she was to tie up and sit on that rail. And again, bear down, stay down on the shot. Pot the ball. So with that, I would say we're going to go 5-5. I don't see Susan missing this one. Nice shot. Hit that with some left-hand spin to straighten it out. And just while they're racking, guys, we'll throw up our cue draw that we got going on. It is for a Predator Icon 2. Comes with the Predator case. We're selling 70 tickets at $20 per ticket. If you do want your name on a ticket, very simple to do. If you're in Canada, email transfer qsportslive@gmail.com. If you're outside of Canada, PayPal would be the option. PayPal.me/breakshot. And as soon as we get your transfer in, we'll throw your name onto a ticket, take a picture, send it back to you. Once those tickets are sold out, we will do that draw live on the stream for you. You know what, Joe? I'm not 100% on where we're at. I know that there was some tickets that came in last night. I don't know whether Ryan did those this morning when we got in. I will find out when he gets back. He's just gone off to have a little breakfast. So as soon as he gets back, I'll let you know where we're at. My guesstimate would be around 30 sold. So we're just about to the halfway point. And nice safety there. So it is a fairly wide open table. So if she can muster up a safety here and hide really well, get a ball in hand, she'll have a wide open table. There's no real breakouts or anything to move around. Just control the rock. Does leave Susan with a cut on the one down to the bottom right hand corner here. And she is just waiting on player on table number 22. So the cut is on down to the bottom left-hand corner as you're looking at the table now.
That's all that was sitting. I don't know. That's somebody putting that up there. Maybe ask him for it.
So again, waiting on a player on table number 22. Take her shot. Yes, sorry, I forgot to update the score. Oops, wrong button. Thanks, Alton. Nice shot there. Not a lot to do here. Come out for the 3-ball into the left-hand side pocket. Can't quite tell whether she's got the angle. She needs to put the 3 into the side, but then be able to come to the bottom left-hand side of the table here for the 4 into the opposing side. Can't quite tell if she's got that angle. Well, she would have had it in the same pocket. Giselle, I wish you all the luck. As with anybody that buys in on our Q draws, we appreciate it. That is how we offset some of our costs in coming out and doing all these events. And we have a large number of events that we're going to be doing over the next little bit. Next week we are in Grays Lake, Illinois, just outside of Chicago. That is again for another NAPT event. That one is an open event. So if you are in and around the area and want to play in that one, it's $275 entry fee, $20 NAPT registration fee. There is $6,000 added guaranteed to that tournament, so it doesn't matter whether there's 10 or 100 people that show up, the 6,000 is guaranteed. Might be a little bit straight on that 5 ball. Should be able to just draw back. Well, nice cut on the 6 ball. Left herself a little bit off on the 7 ball. I'd be banking this down to the bottom left-hand corner. Pretty big corner down to that left-hand side. My phone. Thank you. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. So this is towards the end of the match. All of these games get really important. With the win on this game, puts whoever wins on the hill. And I just looked down the barrel of where she's shooting at. She's going to have to go rail first. Nice shot. No, I might have put a little more mustard on that one. Yeah, come around 4 rails. Possibly 5, I guess, if you hit the back rail. Yeah, nice weight. Does leave a side bank on. Good afternoon, Bobby. How are you? Yeah, it's kind of tough to get in onto the 9 here, so I might play the 8 bank and just try to hold it there. I'm going to have to double bank out here. Oh, she decided to play safe. So Natalie is on the 8 ball. She does have a little bit of angle heading up to the top left-hand corner. Nice smooth stroke. A little bit of follow through. Go off 2 rails, come back out. I don't know if I would try to punch that in. A little harder to execute. Oh, she might get it the second time around. Oh, she got good there. Yeah, at this point, really nothing to lose. Not really a good safety option here, so I'm going to try to do what Ryan suggested and kick at this 8 ball. Not a bad safe. Unfortunately, it's a really easy safe back to go, and you can actually play the 2-way. Bank that 8 ball back to the top right-hand corner and leave that cue ball down in behind the cluster down here, and even if you make it, you get shape on the 9. Cody, how are you? Yeah, nice shot. 9 to the left hand. Top left hand corner, draw in, off one rail, back out. Middle table. Did you get caught up on Q tickets? No? Oh, great shot. Put a little more mustard on that than I think what she needed to. I think the speed of the table got into her head a little bit there. But from here again, same thing. Stay down on the shot. Smooth stroke. 10 to the top right hand corner. Nope. She jumped out of her chair on that one. And leaves the 10 ball pretty much as a hanger over the side pocket. So that'll put Susan on the hill first. Susan on the hill first. So just while they're racking here, guys, along with the Q draw, we do have our 50-50 draw going as well. If you want in on the 50-50, those tickets, 1 for $5, 3 for 10, 10 for 20, or 50 for 50, that is in US dollars. Same email address, qsportslive@gmail.com. Same PayPal if you're outside Canada, paypal.me/breakshot. If you are sending in anything through PayPal, please do not put any comments in on PayPal. If there is comments, we are going to send it back to you. We will not accept it. If you need to, or if you can, if you're sending in on the 50-50, send us a message onto the Facebook page and just let us know, or comment here on the live stream. Oh, wow. That was a really nice cut. Unfortunate with the kick in off. And Ryan, as soon as that transfer comes in for those 50-50 tickets, I will let you know, and we'll get that done up and sent out for you. Yes, 10 off the break is a spotted shot. Will do, Ryan. Yeah, that's a good pot. $73 a ball. Let everybody know where you're at, Cody. If anybody is in and around that area, wants to go check out that 10-ball pot. There you go. Wagon Wheel in Ringtown, Pennsylvania. $73 per ball. That is a decent 10-ball pot for sure. Yeah, Chills has been up at $150 a ball. That was a little while ago, however. Holy. One in Pine Grove, Pennsylvania is up to $525 a ball. Right? Let me there. Show me the way. Mm-hmm. Nice attempt at the safety there. Unfortunately, that 4-ball. And again, I think that's a lot to do with the speed of the table. This table plays lightning quick. But still not going to be an easy shot from the 4 to the 5. Yeah, no doubt. Send us the name of that place. We'll be there tomorrow. I know Eric would be there in a heartbeat. Yeah, it's still going to be a tricky little shot. Yeah. Oh, she went for it. And that 8's going to be a big 8-ball. Oh, she got by it. She got by it. Sounds good, Giselle. I'll make sure that those get out to you. Hey, congratulations, Cody. Ooh, she was on that. She just nicked that 6-ball. If she'd have missed that, she'd have had that 5 dead in the heart. Nice attempt. Very nice. Well done. 6 out of 8 games. Sorry about the radio silence here, guys. Just getting tickets done up for everybody while, excuse me, while Ryan's eating as well. But it looks like Susan has control of this match. Well done. Susan is your winner. So guys, we are going to do a quick shutdown. The next, he's eating pizza. Next match is scheduled up here right away, so we're going to do a quick shutdown and restart. We are over the 2-hour mark. So we'll shut down really quick. We'll be right back as soon as that next match is called. So next match up, guys, is going to be a really good one. We have Eleanor Collado and I can't remember what her sister's name is, her twin, Emmeline. Thank you, Emmeline Collado. Both are going to be playing each other, so really, really good match coming up. We're going to shut down real quick. Appreciate you tuning in, guys. If you haven't gone onto the Facebook page, click the like button. Make sure you do so that way when we come back, you are notified and can join in on the stream again. Appreciate everybody tuning in. We're going to do a quick shutdown and restart. We'll be right back here, less than 2 minutes.